I'm an online marketing expert and I spend a lot of time sitting at my desk. I also feel like I'm pretty healthy and I train regularly and I do mobility regularly. So the idea of chiropractic care wasn't really on my radar because I don't have too many obvious pains. I felt like the pretty frequent pain that I got in my lower back or my shoulders from hunching over a desk was just kind of inevitable from it's just a part of my job. What I quickly realized, though, by getting chiropractic care from Dr. Brian is that I don't actually need to live with those things, which might sound like, of course, but after getting these weekly sessions, it's completely changed the way that I feel. I can come in with just the slightest bit of discomfort and leave feeling like $1,000,000. And something that I realized is that you don't really know how good you can feel until you get optimized. One of the ways that Dr. Brian has really helped myself in my business, I can sit at my desk longer, but I also am more aware of what my body is doing. So I get up more frequently, I'm walking around more frequently. I'm also paying more attention to my emotional state. So I'm in the creative business and I'm also an entrepreneur. So this kind of mishmash of things can be stressful at times. And part of our tune-up sessions every week is an emotional recall technique. And with this, he helps me get rid of a lot of emotional blocks that can kind of come up throughout the week, or maybe they're even long-term things that I haven't thought about in a while. And this has helped me in ways that I didn't even, again, kind of like my body, I didn't even really know it would be possible to have such a clear, mindful presence at the end of a week, which usually I just thought, hey, it's the nature of the business to just sort of feel like you're on fire all the time. So this emotional recall release technique has been great in just giving me more space, allowing me to really wind down after the week. And by winding down and taking those weekends for myself, I'm able to ramp up really hard on Monday, and it's just like I'm not feeling that roller coaster of emotion and stress and anxiety throughout the week. One of the most important things I think people should know about working with Dr. Brian is his ability to tune in to you. He really meets you where you are. So for someone like me, that's really important. I like to know a lot about the process, and he answers all of my questions. And especially with emotional recall stuff, sometimes I want to talk about the things that have come up, sometimes I don't. And he's always there exactly how I need him to be, and I think that's a really special quality, and not only just a medical professional, but in a person in general. So I always feel very comfortable meeting with him to discuss some of the more, I would say, intimate or vulnerable aspects of my life and business. I'm a really active person and I'm constantly traveling, and longevity is something that's really important to me. And I'm not seeing too many issues with my body right now. But one thing that I do know is that just a part of my personality is trying to go about things solo. And it's something that I'm trying to change right now. I think it's kind of part of an entrepreneur's mindset that you can do a lot of these things on your own. And while keeping my body tuned up and optimized at my to the best of my ability is something I am realizing I don't need to go about on my own now. And I finally feel like I have almost like a partner in my wellness. And even though I'm just a client, I really do feel like I have somebody who really understands my body way better than I do. And so it's like a lot less pressure to have to figure out how am I going to sustain this lifestyle for years to come.